construction of Indian history or Mughal history. Indian history means during the medieval period, the Mughals are covered the entire India under one rule, that is the history of Mughals. The sources, mainly primary sources, are very helpful to study the Mughal history. The rulers of the Mughals are well educated and they are written their biography in Persia and Turki languages. The founder of Mughal rule India was Jahiruddin Muhammad Babar, who came to India in 1526, defeated Ibrahim Lodi in the first battle of Panipat, and he established a strong empire in the northern India. These Mughal rulers or this Mughal dynasty ruled from 1526 to 1857. There are many sources were useful for the study of Mughal history in India. The sources are Babar Nama, the biography of Jahiruddin Muhammad Babar, who written in Turki language, and he given a wide description about the Indian social structure, economic conditions, and various aspects in northern India during 1526. Babar was clearly given description about the Indian resources during that period. And also he observed the economic aspect, particularly agrarian system, Indian agrarian system, Indian trade and commerce. That means the relation between India and Central Asia. And also he has to maintain a good relation with the local rulers. With their support, he defeated Lodi's last ruler, Ibrahim Lodi, and he occupied the throne of Delhi in 1526. All these information provided in Tujik-e-Babari, and how he maintained law and order after he ascended the throne, and how he maintained relation between the Rajputs and Mughals, Lodis and Mughals, Afghans and Mughals, and various provincial rulers. All these information provided in his biography. After Tujik-e-Babari, the second ruler, Humayun, who came to the throne in 1530, during his period, his daughter Gulbadan Begum written a beautiful book on her father's ruling. That is the Humayun Nama. It is also very important book to study the Mughal history in the period of the Humayun. That is 1530 to 1556. Between 1540 to 45, the Sur ruler Sher Shah came to the throne and he ruled 5 years in the northern India. He ruled northern India 5 years. After Sher Shah, his followers ruled till 1555. Then Humayun came to the throne. He ruled 1 year till 1556. After 1556, Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar came to the throne and he occupied the Delhi seat. This information and political condition between the 1530 to 1556 in northern India, she has covered very extensively in the Humayun Nama. This is the primary source. How the Mughals maintained law and order, how the Mughals maintained a very systematic administration in northern India during Humayun time, and how much relations maintained with the local rulers. All these information is available in Humayun Nama. After that, during Akbar's time, his poet Abul Fazl has written a book that is Ain-e-Akbari. It is also very important to study the Akbar administration and the reforms of Akbar, which was introduced during his time. And also, it gives a clear information about the Mansabdari system and provincial administration, and also the relation between the southern India to northern India. The Ain-e-Akbari, one of the best source for reconstruction of Mughal history in India. This book also provided information about the Sufism, various Sufi saints who stayed in various parts of northern India and southern India, their preachings, their principles, and also various Sufi sects. For example, Chishti order or Suhrawardi or Qadiriya sects are very important during that period. So Abul Fazl, the court poet of the Akbar region, he has given a very vast information or very depth information for study the Mughal administration in India. After Ain-e-Akbari, Jahangir period, during Jahangir period, that is 1605 to 1627, what are the political conditions or political rivalries between Mughals and various rulers in southern India or northern India, and how upcoming from these internal policies or rivalries from various rulers of the both south and northern India. All these information provided in his biography, that is Jahangirnama. These sources, Babarnama or Ain Akbari or Humayunnama and Jahangirnama, all these sources are very important to study the Mughal administration from 1526 to 1857. How the central government are worked under the various rulers of the Mughals, and how the provincial governments are taken several steps for the benefit of the people, how much the rulers taken steps for growth of the economy, and how encouraged the rulers for provincial art and architecture and literature. All these information please don't put the slides on the screen. Please remove it. వినిపిస్తుందా మీ అందరికి? ఎవరు పెట్టారు? పద్మావతి గారు పెట్టారు. దయచేసి ఈ స్క్రీన్ షేర్స్ మీరు చేయడానికి బాగుండదు, ఎందుకంటే ఇది క్లాస్ కాబట్టి. డోంట్ షేర్ like this type of the slides on screen. So come to the point. Like this, there are several sources are available for study of the Mughal administration in India. Not only these primary sources, the foreigners who visit India and they saw many famous places and they study the social economic conditions in India during medieval time. They are written their self study information in their books. That books also very useful for study the Mughal administration in India. The foreigners like Tavernier travels in India. He provided valuable information about the economic conditions in India during medieval period. He visited many mines in various places of India. Particularly, he came and saw the mining, digging in Kolluru area, Gunduru district, during the time of Jahangir. He has written a beautiful story about the Kolluru mines and how the laborers dug the mine and found the diamonds in that mines. And also, he has given a clear description about the trade and commerce, trading centers, transportation system, etc. in his travels in India by Tavernier. After Tavernier, another foreign scholar, Thevenard, who also came to India. He observed many things during the medieval society. He also given very useful information about the caste system, class system, Varna system, social issues, and social evils in his book. And also, he provided information about the regional dynasties. For example, he has given information about the contemporary dynasty in southern India, that is also Qutub Shahi dynasty, how the Qutub Shahis were came to the throne and how they ruled, and what are the reforms introduced by the Qutub Shahis in Deccan, also mentioned by the Thevenard in his book. After Thevenard, Methold and Manusi and various foreign travelers who came to India and they traveled around the southern to northern India, and they visit the various court in Mughal and Qutub Shahi dynasties. They are given valuable information about the socio-economic and cultural conditions of the India during medieval times. Not only these books are sources, most of the painters and musicians, they are also given valuable information about the reconstruction of Mughal history in India. For example, Hamza Dad, Surdas, Tarachand, and Fakirullah were the most important painters during the Mughal period. They are given an important information about the contribution of Mughals to Indian culture. And also Murad Jagannath, Lal Sen, and other famous painters and musicians. They also given the wide information about the reconstruction of Mughal history in India. Not only the books and painters, musicians, the constructions of Mughals also a symbol for the study of the Mughal history, such as the Agra Fort, Panch Mahal, Jamia Masjid, and Red Fort. These are the best examples of Indo-Islamic architecture during the Mughal period. The Akbar has taken a keen interest to construct various secular buildings or palaces in various parts of India during the time. He constructed a beautiful city near Agra, that is the Fatehpur Sikri, where he started a magnificent building, that is the Panch Mahal. Near Panch Mahal, there is a tomb, that is this Sheikh Salim Chishti tomb, which was also constructed during that time with white marble. Sheikh Salim Chishti was the one of the most famous Sufi saint in the medieval Deccan. Not only medieval Deccan, he is also famous during the medieval India. He has given a good message for the brotherhood and also love and affection. The Mughal rulers constructed world magnificent buildings. These buildings still the examples for the Indo-Islamic architecture in India. During Shah Jahan period, he constructed with white marbles at Agra, that is the Taj Mahal, the tomb of Mumtaz Begums in that Taj Mahal, under the Taj Mahal. It was attracted lakhs of people from worldwide. Even today, this is the one of the best architecture in India. The white marble used for that construction, jali work, and other interior designs were attracted thousands of architectures today. Most of the architects visit that place and to find various workshops, architecture designs, and other things from Taj Mahal to learn something from that monument and to start various constructions in that type. These monuments were the best examples in the architecture of medieval India. One, Agra Fort, number one. Number two, Panch Mahal. Number three, Fatehpur Sikri city. Number 4, Taj Mahal. Number 5, Red Fort. We well known about the Red Fort. The most of the prime ministers from 1526 are January 26th, August 15th, used for the hosting the Indian flag on Red Fort. So, how the Red Fort was constructed during that period, and how many members worked for the finish the work, how it is magnificent in the history of India. These questions were arise in our mind, and we study how the Shah Jahan taken efforts to construct the Red Fort, and the various architectures came from Persia and other places from Central Asia. They made good effort to construct a finest building in Delhi, and also he has taken material from 18 countries during that period. Not only India, Central Asia and other parts, he has sent various architectures and to collect a good material, and it's bring to Delhi, used for the in the construction of the Red Fort. So that is the reason why this building is attracted lakhs of people from the world. That type of the efforts are interest taken by the Mughal rulers to complete the monuments in various parts of northern India. The last ruler, Aurangzeb, also taken a great effort to finish the building in Aurangabad. Even today, that building also attracting thousands of the tourists and travelers from the world, not only country, from the world. These are the examples. These are the monuments to reconstruction the history of Mughal India in medieval period. All these sources, not only literary sources, not only paintings, not only the eminent musicians' instruments, and also the monuments which were built by the various rulers of the Mughals in northern India. All these are useful for the study of the Mughal history in India. From Jahangir, Shah Jahan, and Aurangzeb, these three rulers expanded their rule from northern India to southern India. Particularly, Aurangzeb has taken a keen interest to occupy the southern India, and he came to south. He stayed 25 years in south, and defeated Shivaji, defeated Bijapur region, and also he defeated Qutub Shahis in the Golconda. And these three provincial kingdoms merged into Mughal India during the Aurangzeb period. So the Mughal rulers not only maintained good relation with the provincial rulers, and also they were expand their power from northern India, that is Kashmir to Golconda, from 1687 till 1707, when the Aurangzeb was died. After the Aurangzeb was died, the Mughal powers slowly decreased in South India. However, Babur to Aurangzeb, these great Mughals, to provide educational facilities, to provide financial assistance to the farmers, technicians, Karkhana owners, and literary writers, and also various architectures. They patronized architectures, musicians, and painters in their court. All these information was available in Tariq Mughals are Babarnama, Humayunnama, Aine Akbari, and also Padushanama. That is the reason why in the history of India, the Mughal history is written in gold. That is the golden age of history. అంటే స్వర్ణయుగం, golden age of history. These Mughals maintained law and order and stability administration in Indian history. So this is the introductory class for you. Whatever the doubts or queries is there, you can ask freely with no hesitation, and to discuss with me by phone also. Thank you, one and all. Any doubts? Sai Charan, Upendra, and Ankit Tiwari. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sai
sir.
Charan? Dilshad?
Sir. Sir.
You are sharing screen. A slide. You are sharing a slide on screen.
No, sir.
It is showing.
No, sir. Not did anything.
Okay, okay. Now it is okay. It is audible. It is audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is there any doubt? Please feel free. No doubt. You can ask me. This is the first class. We have only 3 classes. Second class, we are given full details about the administration, economy, culture, and other things. Hmm? Okay, na?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, is the class is running?